to another video today here again on Test Drive Unlimited with the Platinum mod installed for this time. It is going to be part 10 playing through this game. Might not necessarily play all the way through to 100%, but going to keep going for the time being. So yeah, no video on here last week because I was, well, reviewing the new Bronco on Dirt 5. But yeah, last time out we bought the Noble. But I haven't really driven these all that much, so we'll head out in the Spiker and see what kind of missions and races are available. So we did clear up all of the delivery missions that were previously available last time out, so not got any of those to do. But we have potentially got some of the package delivery missions. As well as races and other more specific stuff. But we've got quite a nice car collection now. A couple of Spikers, Lamborghini, Aston Martin, classic Bugatti, and all the stuff over at the other house as well, which I haven't looked at for a while. But anyway, let's open up the map and see what kind of things are available. I mean, there's all sorts, but I think if there are any package delivery missions, we'll probably do those because they're generally worth a reasonable amount. Okay, not that one because it needs an Audi. Technically we could use the Gallardo, but E-Class vehicle. Okay, I'll probably have something for that. Unless there's any we can do. No, I think that's probably our best bet then. Which one was it? Was it that? Let's see if it'll let us do it just like this, or whether I need to go back to the garage to get a vehicle. Okay, right, let's go and find the vehicle back at the garage, and then we can do this one. That was close. Okay, so we are back in our E-Class vehicle, the Ferrari 348, I think it is. Ferrari several numbers. Which we haven't driven for a while, actually, but at one point we were driving this quite a lot, actually, so yeah. I love that they've actually modelled the package and put it in the car. It's a detail they didn't necessarily need to do. Also, I hope the game audio is slightly quieter than last time out. I have adjusted it slightly, but last time out you could barely hear me over the game, basically, but it should be slightly better. These are timed, so we need to... And we don't get in trouble for damaging anything, so we can really... Well, let's try to go for it, see if we can do it first time. It's quite nice to be back in this again. This old Ferrari, but... yeah, not my favourite car that I have in this game. But yeah, it is nice to drive it again. Try not to hit police cars. We're supposed to be not attracting attention to ourselves. I mean, I say that. We are in a bright yellow Ferrari. Oops. Sorry. Well, we've made it quite easily in the end. We've got about half a minute left. Even if I didn't quite stop. Anyway, how much do we get for one of these? Another 40,000, we're on 900,000 now. Not that far to go to get to the 1 million. But I think that means the only one of those left, unless a new one has appeared. There's a lot of these, passenger people ones, but I don't think there's any other mysterious illegal boxes to deliver. Apart from the Audi one, so maybe we should buy an Audi. Just so that we've done those. I'm going to see what kind of Audis are available and whether there's anything I might actually want. So here is the first Audi dealership. There is two we're going to look at. I don't really want most of these. I think that's quite a nice... Isn't there an RS4? That... Oh no, not... That is quite nice. I do quite like that generation of RS4. But this is what I meant, the RS4 Avant Quattro. Because it's an Avant, and Avants are just cool. There's also the older RS6, which is also a cool vehicle, but... I don't know, there's something about these that I like. But before we make a decision, let's go and see what else is available. So, this took me a while to find. I thought there was another Audi dealership that would just show up as an Audi dealership, but there isn't. It's only here at Oahu Motors. So there's an RS2, actually, which is very cool. Slightly older RS6 to the one we had in the other dealer, or there's an R8, or another R8, or a Q7. But I mean, we have a Gallardo, so do we really want an R8 as well? That's quite tempting, but I think I'm going to be boring and go and buy the RS4 Avant again. Okay, back at this dealership again, I know, because I did this last time, there's a very nice purple colour that we can buy this car in. Although, actually, that is... Oh, you can have it with the new wheels. That looks weird. Okay, no, it doesn't come in anything interesting. That's just about made my decision, then. I'd kind of already decided this is what I wanted. Ooh. Do we want standard... Oh, wait, are these off the old RS4? That's kind of cool. I think I might go for the Abt wheels, though, you know? Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to go for. Venetian Violet, although that is essentially Miami Blue, which looks really weird on this car. Okay, let's just go through any... Austin Yellow, I think, is a BMW colour. Imola Papaya. Wow. That's quite bright. Viper Green is a Porsche colour. That's quite nice, actually. Volcano Red. Kingfisher Blue. Isn't that a Bentley colour? I do quite like the Riviera Blue, actually, but kind of got to go for the purple, haven't we? 83,000, not massively expensive, but that's still a chunk out of our... Well, we had 900,000, so not masses, but... Yeah, I do like this. If there was an Avant version of the RS6, I'd probably have bought that, but... I don't know, fast Audi estates is just... They're kind of the best at making them, these fast estates. Well, unless you count the Panamera Sport Turismo, but that isn't in here. Anyway. As you might expect, it's quite fast. What's this flying up behind me? Quite noisy. Anyway, let's go and do mysterious package delivery number 2. Oh, zoom out, not in. Zoom out. Must be this one. Yep. Yeah, for some reason delivering stuff gets you more money. Even the packages, I mean, they're not as... You don't get as much as you do delivering a car, but anyway. Then after this we'll have to figure out what we want to do next, because we might have to return to some races, unless any more delivery stuff becomes available. It's an estate car. Why would you put a package on the passenger seat? You put it in the boot, surely. Hide it under the parcel shelf. Anyway, just under 5 minutes to do 6 miles in an RS4. Shouldn't be too challenging. Depends what the roads are like, but should be alright. But yeah, I do know why they put it on the passenger seat so they can use the same animation for everything, I guess. But Yes, this possibly... I don't know, the Gallardo might have a higher top speed. This will have a very high top speed, let's put it that way. Anyway, hopefully we can deliver this without too much bother. And then we will find what we want to do next. Oh, don't swerve into my lane. Hello, police car. I mean, we're not quite in a bright yellow Ferrari this time, so we're slightly less conspicuous, but it is a bright purple Audi. Oh, I suppose if we'd gone with a black estate, it might be quite subtle, but the purple is a bit in your face. But it kind of had to be done. Right, anyway. I could be entirely wrong. Don't hit anything there. Right, anyway. Still 3 more miles to go, nearly. Right, well, we've still got nearly a minute to go, and we've arrived. So that should be another 40,000. Unfortunately, we don't get a bonus for these, but it's fine. It's half the price of the car back. Oh, look, another one. No, we need a Ford for that. I mean, we could just rent a Ford from somewhere, but... Where was it? But part of the point of this game is to collect vehicles. So, let's see if we... Right, we're delivering a package for somebody called Enzo in a Ford. I mean, that would upset any Ferrari enthusiast, but that's quite amusing. I like that they've done that. Anyway, let's go and find a Ford. So it suddenly dawned on me, well, I suddenly remembered that I have a Ford. So we'll try it in this. I'm not sure if the time limiter changes depending on which car you're in, to make it possible in whatever you turn up with, as long as it's within the regulations, or whether this won't be fast enough and we'll need another Ford. Anyway. It's one shot, so if I quit out of it, buy another Ford, that's mission over. But anyway, we've got 5 minutes to do 5 miles in an RS... Which isn't going to work if I do that. In an RS200. Right, come on. You're supposed to be a fast car, but you're not going to get there if I crash like that. Oh, God. We've wiped out a taxi, we've got the police chasing us, and we've had a big accident, and we've still got 5 miles to go. This hasn't started well. Oh, they lost me. World's most useless police force, as always. Oh no. Ah! The police are not happy with me. Can't think what I've possibly done to annoy them. It's not like I've wiped out 3 cars and hit a wall and run lots of red lights and I'm going well over the speed limit. Hello, police car. For some reason he's not interested. Right, anyway. 4 more miles, nearly 4 more minutes. Keep looking for the suspect, and I fly past a police car and he's not interested. And here we are, with nearly 2 minutes to spare. So that was a lot easier than I imagined it would be. Means we've done 5 of those, another 40,000. So yeah, we've got the money for the Audi back, essentially. Let's see what else is available. Ooh, I've successfully completed 15 missions, so it's probably unlocked me some more stuff. Let's have a look. So immediately I can see there is a... Oh no, not Lotus State. There is another delivery thing here, which looks like a classic Corvette, but it might not be because stuff changes in Platinum version. So there's one there. Do we have anything else new? any more cars or packages? No, I think it is just that one. It's the only one I'm seeing so far, so let's do it. 90,000, and these ones, you get a big bonus if you get it there perfectly, and there's no time limit on these, so we can take it nice and easy. Let's see what it is in the Platinum version of the game. Not the classic Corvette, it is a Viper. Right, come on, V10. Actually, how do we get... You've kind of got to try interior view in all of these cars that we only get to drive once, well, unless I buy one, but I can't see myself buying a Viper. Not high up on my list. It's a very 1990s interior. Old Vipers do have very basic interiors. Yeah, it's kind of early 2000s, I guess this car. Might be 1999, not sure. Anyway, the aim of the mission is to get there in one piece. So, let's try and be nice and careful. We've got 14 miles to go without hitting anything, essentially. I was worried that jump might do some damage, but no, we're okay. Also, I said the word again, so hopefully I'll remember to edit that in. Somehow I got away with that. I mean, technically he drove into me, even though I was on his side of the road, but I was very lucky there. Tunnel. Well, we seem to have made it with the full 90,000 despite having a head-on crash. So hopefully that does count as a perfect delivery, and we will get our bonus. Yeah. So we get the full 135, and our balance has gone over 1 million, I think, for the first time. So I'm not sure that unlocks us anything more. I do need to sort my garage out, because for some reason it's put some of the cars in the wrong one, so I might have to do some garage sorting. But if there aren't any more delivery missions, we might leave the missions and stuff for now, and then it's just whether I decide I want to buy anything else, I guess. Right, so I'm going to go back to the garage and try and sort this out. Okay, so after far too long of shuffling cars around in the two garages, which are quite near each other in the city, but we can fast travel between them anyway, but basically I've split it into the modern cars and the classic cars. So all the new stuff is in here. So we've got the DBS sitting here at the front. I've ordered them into a nice order as well. I've got the sort of usable cars at the front. I know it doesn't matter, it's a game, but we've got the Aston and the Audi estate at the front because they're my most usable cars, but I wanted this next to the two purple spikers. So yeah, we've got our little group of purple cars here, which all seem to be exactly the same shade, despite one being an Audi colour and one being a spiker colour. Anyway, we've got the two spikers, then we've got the Lambo, and then we've got the Lotus, our pair of green vehicles, and then the Noble down at the end there. So these don't necessarily make sense in order of class. Maybe I should have Noble, A, B, Lambo, and then... But anyway, I've ordered them how I like them and how they look quite good. So yeah, we've got the Aston here in the front, because it's my favourite, and yeah, it's a usable everyday car. Well, relatively It's got quite high mileage as well now. Then we've got the Audi, the most practical vehicle, other two purple cars, Lambo, Lotus and Noble. So anyway, let's head on out in Aston over to the other garage to finish off the video. So over to the classic garage. We obviously have the Aston at the front because that's the car we're in, so it puts it here. But we also have the Fiat, the 348, the RS200 and the Bugatti finally over in the garage it should be in. So this is only a 4-car garage, so these are the ones that are in the garage essentially. The Aston's just being driven here, and the other one is 8 cars, so we've still got 1 or 2 more spaces in there, I think. There's not loads of space left, but anyway, we've got the Aston here. I've tried to put these roughly in age order, so obviously we've got the Bugatti, the oldest, then the Ford RS, the 80s rally car, 348, these are both, I suppose, 90s, 2000s, I'm not sure exactly on the dates of these, but yeah. Again, not necessarily in order. We've got 2 classic category cars, E, F. I don't think... oh yeah, G. G's classics, of course it is. But anyway, yeah, it's about time we revisited this garage, really. I don't think I've shown this on one of the videos for a while. But yeah, there we go. We've started to build up a bit of a collection of classics here. Obviously, the only new car today being the Audi over in the other garage. But yeah, still quite happy with my Aston, my pair of Spikers and my Lamborghini. But yeah, I know I did say I might go and buy something, but I think we're better off saving the money for now because, well, at some point we're going to need particular cars for certain races. So next time out we'll have, well, I think I said I'd do that this week, but we found enough delivery missions with the packages and the cars to keep us busy for this week's episode, for episode 10, which is correct this week. I know I said 10 last week when it was 9. Anyway, next time we'll see if we can get some races completed and potentially buy any cars required for more specific requirements for some of those, like we bought the Audi for today's delivery missions. But yeah, I think that is going to do it for this week's instalment of Test Drive Unlimited with the Platinum mod installed. The plan is these go out every Sunday, but if something else comes out, a new update or a new car or something in another game, we'll potentially do that instead. So if there isn't an episode one week, that's probably why. It's not that I finished the series, it's just that there's something else I wanted to put out on that day. But yeah, the plan is this will be back same time next week, but that is going to be all for this week's episode. So thank you very much for watching, and I will be back with the next video very soon.